What's good, family? If I said Happy New Year already, Happy New Year. All of that, I'm not that good on like social media and all of that. I'm not good on my Insta and what have you, innit? But yeah, hope everyone had a good Christmas. A great start to 2025. For me, I don't really do too much in it. It's just another day for me because, you know, I'm some old lonely fart. But today's just a ride along, man. I'm vexed, but I'm not at the same time. I think I slapped it on Insta already. Man got a puncture. Let me pick out my pointing tool. Boom. It seems to be like something there, but I don't know if that's part of the tyre or not. But I'm on my way over to 2 tyres. I don't know why I keep plugging them in it. Them man ain't paying me. But I'm heading over to them now anyway to get that repaired. So they do like a permanent repair that they do it from the inside and what have you. So I'm hoping I'll go there and they don't tell me that, yeah, sorry bro, it's a mad thing innit, I can't really do that innit, car, you know, like the way the nail is and that and the screw and that and the way the machine is set up. So I'm hoping I'm not going to hear none of that, but yeah. But yeah, when I got that in, obviously I took the picture. I think I just come to the nearest MacD's, I just parked it there and just left it and then just walked home. Left my keys in it and everything in it, and like, you know, bike's still here, so
real bad man.
But yeah, boy, bikes, they're not cheap. I already did a video earlier about that briefly touched on the cost of biking, yeah, but that was just a brief touch on that. So it's not for the faint-hearted, man. It's not for the faint-hearted. And probably while I'm there, I think the oil that I've had in my bag for like 2 to 3 months, the brake pads and what have you, I need to stay saying what have you, I don't know where that comes from. But all of that stuff while I'm there, I'm just gonna get them to change the oil. I was gonna do it myself, but I ain't got myself is it called a paddock stand or whatever, to raise the back wheel. I ain't got around to do that, and with work and everything like that, it's difficult for me to go out my way, get the stuff or have it delivered and do all of that. So rather than waiting for me to do it and letting this just run on whatever oil was in there when I picked it up, let's just get them to do it while it's all up on the ramp. So I think my PSI was down to about 6 this morning, so I had my pump on it, which I'll probably just chuck in a little clip, but I took off my phone. So I had the pump on it this morning, got it up to about 38 or so. Let me just chill. And it feels quite strong, so it's holding there. It's not completely losing air. It is quite a slow puncher. So, now to be honest, because I ain't recording it, but I ain't really checked all the sounds and that in it, so hopefully everything is sounding alright. But this has been an expensive 2025 so far. Did it happen in 2025? But a couple weeks ago, or a few weeks ago, I can't quite remember, running errands in it, because sometimes I use the bike for work. I can chuck a backpack on. I can chuck a backpack on, and then I can carry just enough tools to do sort of minor things in it. They was going good, so poof pass, bing bang bong, hit out my 3 places, and I was like, cool, last stop, let me run over to Shoreditch, see if I can get myself like another jumper. Got to wherever it was, parked up at the wrong door. I was like, cool, I realised, cool, jump back, tried to start the bike, it wouldn't start. They turned the key and the dash was just flashing. I was like, alright, cool, let me just wheel it over there and I'll look at it after I've done what I'm doing in the shop. Yeah, I couldn't do anything. I I tested the voltage, but obviously I didn't have a multimeter, so I couldn't tell if the voltage was right. None of that. I played about with the solenoid. I tried to jump it at the solenoid. That wasn't having it. So eventually I went over to, I got the bike recovered, took it home, walked it over to a KFC so I could eat and cool recovery. Got it recovered home and decided, you know, I'm just going to order a new battery and a new starter solenoid. So family, I'm out of road. Look at the state of me. Pulled up at the wrong spot, went to start up again, boogudum. This is jarring. It's like it's killed my battery. Yeah man, so it's recovery time. Yeah, you see that one? Of course it is. You don't get pulled. Come on. Who's pulling me in that? No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. I'm a good youth. So cool. Next morning, making the phone calls. Yeah, I need a new battery and a new starter solenoid because I wanted to go for a lithium battery. And the reason I wanted to go for a lithium battery is because the cranking amps are a lot better. So on these bikes, on these cross planes, they need a lot of power to crank up. So I thought, you know what, while I'm doing it, let me just upgrade the battery and get a starter solenoid. And I confirmed that the battery was bad and not the starter solenoid because I charged it, I put it on charge, so I put it in my battery tender, charged it up, got the green light, put my terminals to the battery. I had about 13 volts, and as soon as I turned the ignition on, it dropped down to 6. So that tells me the battery's done now. So anyway, I got a lithium battery in there now, and that was working all good. So it's like 130 odd quid for recovery. I spent, I think it was 140 quid on a battery, and then like 20 quid on the starter solenoid, which I didn't even end up using, but now it's just there as a spare because that is something that is known to go. So I've got a spare for when that happens, if that happens. But yeah, about 130 quid on that, about 160 odd quid on battery and starter solenoid, and then cool, up and running. But it's winter, it's frosty, it's ice, isn't it? I'm not riding in that. I'll ride in rain, I would ride in the extreme heat, I'll ride in extreme cold, with the exception of when there's ice. But yeah, boom, done all my errands, boom, those costs, 130 pound, 160 pound, just call it just call it 400 pound. Let's just call it that, innit? Let me round it up to 400 pound. Chuck another 100 pound on there for my pain and suffering. Nah. Yesterday, after ever getting that sorted, took it for a test ride. Yesterday was the first time I actually went anywhere. Going over to Dionysi, or Dionyse, however you pronounce it, to go look at some bits. Ended up getting some boots and some trousers because already people are telling me that those aren't suitable. And then especially when I'm on group rides, we know they're not suitable because I'm wearing trainers. Come out now, and then what's staring me in the face? That screw sticking out. So luckily, it wasn't a flat. It sort of plugged it, so I didn't have to use my puncture repair because I knew I was going to try to go straight over to 2 tyres, but I got there when they were closing. So yeah, now I'm going to go there now. So now I'm going there to get that repaired. And I thought, you know what, the oil that I bought 3 months ago or whatever it was, I might as well just have them do that. Have them check my brake pads. My brake pads, there's a bit of meat on them, but while I've got them, I want to try and bring everything up to a stage where when summer hits, I don't have to do, or I hopefully wouldn't have to do any of that major maintenance. So I'm getting my oil done now, which I kind of should have got done when I first got the bike. I always tell people, when you get a car or when you get whatever, even if they've told you they serviced it, just do your own services so you have your peace of mind, innit? So you know that, cool, right, the oil is done, or the spark plugs are done, or if you're on a diesel, well, you don't really change your glow plugs unless they're bad, but you just do that general maintenance. So tire repaired, oil change. I want to see how much life is left on the pads. If it's anything less than sort of 40% or so, then yeah, I'm just gonna see if they can change it while I'm there. So all those costs in it, I'll update you later. So I ain't really got a relationship with them there, but yeah, if I can record anything while I'm there, and then I will. Well, I mean, big gear like that doing that speed. So yeah, if I can record anything while I'm there, I will. And then yeah, man, today's just a ride with me. But yeah, man, biking, it's not. I think owning a vehicle full stop in it is not cheap, innit? Like I said in the previous video, innit? Yeah, getting the bike and getting the insurance is one thing, but then keeping up with your maintenance is something else. So some things are preventative. So like reducing engine wear is making sure you've got good oil in there. Reducing engine overheating by making sure you've got plenty of and the correct liquids in there. So for your antifreeze, and what have you. What else, man? Spark plugs. Again, it doesn't hurt to change them. Spark plugs typically last, if my memory serves me right, all like 60, 70, 80,000 miles and that. But obviously how you ride and how you drive will dictate obviously how efficient they are over the period of time that you've got them on your in your vehicle. So I'm not too far from 2 tires, so I ain't really got much to say right now, innit? So I'm probably gonna speed this up or something, I don't know, innit? You might just run it. I'm just in Blackwall Tunnel, ain't nothing to see here. So yeah, man, I'll probably see you at the other side of the tunnel, unless I got something stupid to say in the meantime. So yeah. Look at that, green lights all the way. Look at that, real recognize, real none. Hear me come and make space for the big dog, you see it? Sure this looks familiar. What's my man parked in? Oh, here's where I saw that. Is it the 1250S? I recognise that. I recognise that big bang. Oh, I think I do. Alright, cool. Here we are. Oh my days. I'm not even going to show you what I did. But hey, if you paid attention to before, you might know what I didn't undo. But let's leave that at that, innit? Cool, let me go touch base in it and then I'll be right back. Or maybe I won't. Who knows? We'll see in it. It's a mystery. Why you gotta give me bad news all the time? I think there's a lot of stuff that I want to get done. If you can have a look at my brakes for me as well. I know I've got a bit of life on them, but yeah, I've got pads as well because I'd planned on doing it in February, just doing all the pads and what have you in it, but I don't think I'm finding the time. I've got pads. Have a look at them, see what sort of life is on them, and see if they're worth replacing at the moment. If it's
the rear is about halfway, so you got good mileage in that.
Alright, cool.
So that's your wear bar. Yeah, that's there. That front will start slipping.
Let me take out the oil and bits. Oh, yeah. See that, and that's beautiful. Now I'm thinking about going all carbon on mine. 650 Beowulf on the exhaust. Yeah, he's got his action cam mount there. Mondio, I don't know what that is, but it's a 125 or something. Something else. Italian joint. MT125. Yeah, this is when I saw the Harley, I think it's the 1250 Super. That instantly became one of my favourite bikes. If I was a hooligan, I would have tried to run off with it, but I'm sure I would have got smacked up. How does the oil look?
Yeah, it ain't too bad. It's worth doing, but
Yeah.
how many miles you do with it?
Where? I think I got it on. Damn, I can't remember. I can't remember if I got it on just under 11 or just under 12. I want to say in September or October, but I can't quite remember. And I think I'm approaching 14.
3,000 miles, bro.
Yeah, I reckon I've done about 2 or 3K since I've had it. And I don't know when it was serviced before that. I usually like to do it straight away, but yeah, I was just excited riding. Yeah, so where the hole is, where it's pretty much, it's not on the side wall, but it's on the side of the tyre. They'll do the patch, but it's not like if it was in the centre of the tyre. In the centre of the tyre, it could be like, yeah, it's all good, but where it's on the side, then yeah, it could potentially leak, innit? So I'd rather know that, I'd rather them tell me that, than do it, and then I get a leak, and then I cry later, and then I'm cussing them out. Okay, that don't need really topping up, that's alright. Okay, man, only do legit, you get me? Well, no, that's just what they gave me. Don't judge me, I told you, I'm not washing this, you know? I'm not washing this till summer. Or once I start to get these fairings off. And that which needs tightening. Got a cable tie, so that's getting replaced for a different one. I want to get bar ends. See, I want to do something with the tank. So obviously that's the tank. Change the fairings up the front, but then I'll see what I'm going to do with the tank, and then get obviously the tank grips. So what I want to do with the bag at the back is I want to do something. I want to get a spare pillion seat, but I want to do it in a way where the pillion seat is the bag, because one of the problems that I'm having with this is that obviously these clips don't kind of sit perfectly. That's why the rich stay rich. So sometimes it's a bit awkward to put the seat back on. All of that is obviously in good shape, so that will stay. But again, yeah, things like that, I want to just spray it up, clean up those nuts so I ain't got rust on there. That is cracked, I didn't know that. So yeah, man, probably get all of that done, taken off and replaced. It's gonna be a process. Got to think of some accents and designs. Get myself a quad lock. But yeah, man. Give it a good run.
Under pressure. What I really want to do, I want to find someone who's got a lorry that does this fucking trips.
Alright, gents, thank you very much. Cool, and that's that sorted. So, although I try to play bad man, I said I'm never gonna watch this until summer. Looking at it in there, and looking at the front is all looking. Yeah, let me go jet wash, man, and give it a little satin, man. Let me not treat her like this. I got fresh oil, and to be fair, riding these roads it's just gonna get dirty again. But let me do that quickly. But yeah, tyres all good now. Cost 30 quid for the repair, and I think I paid about 35 quid. I know exactly what I paid. I think it was 30 and 35, and so I paid 65 quid. So it was, I think, 30 for the repair, and then 35 for them to do the oil service. So I supplied all the oil and the filter and all of that. So yeah, started up sounding nice. And yeah, off to the what do you call it? Car wash. Give it a quick rinse off. Get rid of all that major muck on it, and then yeah, man. I'll see you lot in the next one. Peace. Oh, can I be bothered to wait? Lee's just started.